Welcome to the Essentials of Effective Marketing, how to transform your marketing from a costly headache to a profit machine in 4 easy steps. Is your marketing really working, or is it costing you an absolute fortune for frustrating results that can't realistically sustain your business growth or your survival? If you're frustrated with your marketing, then consider how you can achieve more leads, more conversions, and more repeat business for the money you're currently spending. It starts with the fact that the days of simple selling are gone. Today, it is very difficult for a buyer to differentiate you from all the other choices. You must be able to articulate why a buyer should buy from you and be in front of the buyer when they're ready to make a buying decision. That means you need to understand and apply the 4 elements of successful marketing, and they are strategic versus tactical marketing, the marketing equation, the educational spectrum, and the value of a drip system. Let's start with strategic versus tactical marketing. Strategic marketing and tactical marketing are the 2 sides of your marketing. Strategic is the message, what you say and how you say it. Tactical is the delivery, your ads, your website, your emails, your flyers, the back of your business card. So let me ask, which do you think is the most important? That's right, strategic marketing, what you say and how you say it. It's always the most important. Here's why strategy comes first. It's because of the confidence gap between sellers and buyers. The confidence gap is the inability of buyers to tell if any of the sellers are any different, any better, any worse than any of the others. When you see or hear ads, can you tell who is better, who you would want to buy from? Just look at these ads. Do any of them differentiate? Can you tell from looking at them who is any better, any worse, any different? The answer is no. To bridge the confidence gap, you need to educate the buyer on why you are the best choice. To bridge the confidence gap, you first need to understand the difference between your inside reality and your outside perception. The inside reality is the quality of your product or service. It's your people, your staff, your customer service, your systems, your performance. It's how you do what you do. This is what differentiates you in the marketplace. Your outside perception is how the marketplace perceives your inside reality, how they perceive you, and it's based on your communications with your marketplace. Remember, your sales, your marketing and advertising, your messaging, your website, all that builds the outside perception. Now, most companies' outside perception and inside reality don't match up. The reason? You're an expert at your business, you have a great inside reality, but you're not necessarily a communications expert, so you may have a poor outside perception. Now, to bridge that confidence gap, you need to get the attention of your audience and then help them. Here's how. What your marketing is supposed to do. Marketing should capture the attention of your target market, then give them the hope that by paying attention to the ad, you will give them enough information to facilitate their making the best buying decision possible when buying whatever it is you sell. Then give them a specific, low-risk, easy-to-take action that will further facilitate their ability to make a good buying decision. Bottom line, the ad should make the prospect feel like they'd be an absolute fool to do business with anyone else but you, regardless of price. Does your marketing do this? The 3 steps to powerful marketing are: 1, have something good to say. That's your inside reality. Your product or service must be good or great, and this is what differentiates you. And 2, say it well. That's your outside perception. Get prospects to pay attention and believe you. Make the case as to why you are better. And then 3, say it often. Repetition is the key. So if you want to know what to say and how to say it, you need to ask. Ever heard the adage, if you want to know why John Smith buys, what John Smith buys, you've got to see the world through John Smith's eyes? Exactly what we need to do. Asking will tell you what's important to your prospects when buying from you. These are the customer values that make up the buying decision. Examples of customer values that help prospects make a buying decision include results, trust, confidence, communication, experience, guarantees, price, security, timeliness, features, honesty, personal service, low risk. Remember, different customer values apply to different buying decisions for different products, different services, and different industries. And price is not number 1. In fact, on the customer value hierarchy, typically price is 3 or 4 on the list. That means there are other customer values more important to price once you educate a buyer, helping them make a buying decision. Then there are hot buttons. Hot buttons are the emotions prospects feel about past or perceived experiences with your product, service, or industry. Common hot buttons include fear, anger, worrying, feeling ripped off, uninformed, uncertainty, being taken advantage of, feeling unimportant, sense of loss, wasted time, wasted money, poor quality, poor service, high risk, unprofessionalism, disrespect. Just another number, you get the idea. It's how they feel about what is important to them and or how they've been treated by your product, service, or industry. Understanding your buyer's customer values and hot buttons will help you know what to say and how to say it so prospects pay attention. Now it's time to take a look at the marketing equation. In the marketing equation, use customer values and hot buttons to create marketing that interrupts, engages, educates, and offers. That's the marketing equation. Interrupt, getting qualified prospects to pay attention. In a print ad, that would be your headline. You have approximately 1 to 1.5 seconds for a typical prospect to determine if they're going to pay attention to the remainder of your ad. You have 1 to 1.5 seconds to interrupt, whether it's a print ad, voice, video, website, and so on. Engage. Engage is getting those who do pay attention to remain interested. That's the subheadline. You have approximately 4 or 5 additional seconds for a prospect to determine if they're going to continue to review what you're presenting. Number 3, educate. Give the prospects enough information to make the prospects feel like that he or she can make the best buying decision. That's the body copy, the text, what's on your webpage. It's the evidence. It's your case. And number 4, give an offer. Give a risk-free way for the prospect to take action based on information given. Interrupt, engage, educate, and offer. Let me show you an example. Here's a business situation. A startup moving company in business about 1 year, about 120,000 in sales. They have an incredible business inside reality, but they have over 300 competitors in their local market, and because they're a startup, they have a small marketing budget. Let's ask the question again. When it comes to moving, what does Jane Smith want? What would you want in a moving situation? For the movers to show up on time, to treat your stuff carefully, to move it in and out on time, not break anything, charge you exactly what they quoted? You get the idea. Well, here are ads for moving companies. Do any of those ads address any of those customer values or hot buttons? No. Here's the ad this moving company finally developed. Last year, over 4,350 complaints and lawsuits were filed against moving companies in Dallas. Ask these 15 questions to make sure that your moving company's policies, procedures, and standards will protect you from an unpleasant moving experience. Get the idea? Interrupt, engage, educate, and offer. What were the results? Their monthly lead flow increased from 70 to over 955 leads a month, increased sales volume by 1,000% in the first 90 days. They had an 85% conversion ratio over the phone. They eliminated much of the sales process and many of the job bids required, and they eliminated many of their competitors, and they sold out their business in 12 months. Now let's look at the third element, the educational spectrum. Understanding the educational spectrum is critical because only about 1 to 5% of prospects that see your ad are now buyers. The other 95 to 99% of people who see your ad are somewhere else on that educational spectrum, from barely thinking about buying what is you have to sell to starting to collect more information, to starting to get more serious about making a decision, to getting closer to making a buying decision, to finally making a buying decision. That's that educational spectrum. And your goal in your marketing and using a drip system is to move your prospects from left to right across the educational spectrum. How do we do that? We educate over time. Remember, not everyone is a now buyer. So use offers to capture potential buyers, meaning their contact information, put them into a CRM, and then use that as a drip system to educate over time and move buyers along the educational spectrum. The goal is when they are ready to make a buying decision, whether that's tomorrow, next month, next year, you've already educated them as to why you're the best choice, so they buy from you. And now the fourth element, the value of a drip system. Question: how do you eat an elephant? Answer: one bite at a time. Well, it's the same with the drip system. That's what a drip system does. It educates prospects one bite at a time on why you are the best choice. How do you do that? When you make offers in your marketing and advertising and web pages, you collect contact information from those offers. You put that contact information into a CRM auto emailer, and then you send out periodic messages and information. And you continue to educate and make offers over time. Repeat, repeat, repeat. That's a marketing drip system, and it works. So now let's put it all together. Develop messaging based on customer values and hot buttons. Ads must interrupt, engage, educate, and offer. Educate buyers to bridge the confidence gap. Make offers that are valuable and to collect contact information. Obviously, close now buyers now, and all others you educate over time. Use a drip system to move buyers across the educational spectrum. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And we'd like to offer to you a free confidential business and marketing review, applying all of the 4 elements we've just presented. We'll help you pinpoint the areas of change that will deliver the most results in the shortest period of time. For your free confidential business and marketing review, contact Bruce Lazarus, Managing Principal, the KLE Group. Email bruce@theklegroup.com. Thank you.